Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Incident Meteorologist Andy Gorelow with your daily weather update for the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire. So as we all know, we've seen plenty of rain over the past several days. Today is the first relatively quiet day we've seen in several days. So, with that, we're just going to look at some totals we've seen over the past few days and let you guys know what we've received. So, 24-hour total on the left side of your screen, basically from about 8 a.m. yesterday till about 8 a.m. this morning. Again, pretty decent rain over most of the fire, anywhere from about a quarter inch to half an inch across the southern parts of the fire, especially on that western edge. A little bit lesser amounts across the north, anywhere from about a tenth to a quarter of an inch, but still a very beneficial rain. Any kind of rain that doesn't fall all at one time and is spread and slow and steady is very good for this fire. So we have seen plenty of rain over the past several days. Just taking a look at your 3-day rainfall total, quite a bit of rain has fallen, especially on those western perimeters over there. About a half an inch of rain, over an inch of rain for most locations. Even across the north where it tends to be a little bit drier, still half an inch to an inch of rain. So really, really good rain. This 0.20 that we kind of see up there, that's a new station. So that was just put in a couple of days ago. So it really hasn't seen as much rain yet, but that will be our new station we're going to be monitoring over the next several weeks. So again, a lot of rain we've seen over these past 3 days, which has been very, very good and limited any kind of fire spread that we have seen. So next slide. So taking a look, something we haven't seen in a few days, a thing called the sun. And just looking at our visible satellite, you can see that there really aren't that many clouds out there this morning. We had quite a bit overnight, but as the sun came up today, kind of burned off some of those clouds. And so now we're seeing pretty much mostly sunny or partly cloudy skies out there today. So still plenty of moisture. We're still expecting the potential of some shower and thunderstorm development this afternoon, but it's going to be very isolated and mostly confined to those upper peaks in the mountains. So there still is that opportunity to see some shower and thunderstorm development, but the chance is a lot less than we have seen over the past several days. Next slide. So just taking a look at our weather map, just taking a look at where high pressure and low pressure located. And this kind of green hatched area that we're seeing is basically the line where we're kind of expecting showers and thunderstorms today. And as you can see, we're kind of right on the edge of that. So most everything should stay west of us today across western New Mexico, northwest New Mexico. Again, we do have that slight chance today, but definitely not as great as we have seen over the past few days. So everything kind of shifts back to the west. We'll go to the next slide. So what happens is we kind of have this low pressure digging through Idaho and northern Nevada, and with that, it's going to start pushing that moisture a little bit back further to the east. And with that, we'll probably see a little bit better chance tomorrow, but again, we're still just looking for isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. Not like we've seen over the past several days, but again, maybe just a slightly better chance tomorrow afternoon. So we've got that in the forecast, and being monsoon season, there's plenty of moisture available. Any storm that does develop will be capable of producing heavy rain. So definitely something we're going to be watching. But like I mentioned, slightly better chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, but still just that isolated coverage. And then the next image. Now Saturday, this cold front we're actually kind of watching to our north kind of pushes down towards our area. This is the day we're really going to have to watch for widespread, heavy rain-producing thunderstorms. We are centered pretty much right in this bullseye of heavy rain, flash flood possible. Like I mentioned, this is a day we're really going to have to watch. Some of the things that's actually been helpful over the past several days is as these storms and as precipitation has developed, they've been moving pretty fast. So it hasn't been able to rain over the same location for a long period of time. Now what happens on Saturday, the winds aloft are going to be much lighter. So anything that does develop will likely stay over the same location and continue to rain. So that is something that can be a hazard when it comes to flash flooding. So something we're definitely going to keep an eye on for Saturday, messaging it out, making sure everyone's prepared for that potential of flash flooding. But we do see an uptick in thunderstorm coverage on Saturday, likely is expected. We are likely to see thunderstorms in the afternoon on Saturday. So with that, we're also going to see Sunday too. Sunday and Saturday are both going to be days where we're going to be seeing this kind of uptick, good chance of heavy thunderstorms, flash flood potential before we start to decrease that trend. So go to the next slide. So this is just the precipitation forecast for where we're located on Saturday. This is just for Saturday. And you can kind of see that bullseye right over northeast New Mexico. And we're looking anywhere around maybe 1 inch to 2 inches of rain potentially in that region there. So something we're watching, but that's the area that has definitely been highlighted for the strongest potential of widespread thunderstorms and definitely very heavy rainfall. So definitely, like I mentioned, we're going to be watching that closely. And the next slide. So just looking at trends, a little bit drier today. You can kind of see the relative humidity, which measures the amount of moisture in the atmosphere, kind of the same thing as the dew point below it. So we kind of see that little downtrend today, but as we go over the weekend, you can kind of see that uptick in moisture. That means we got more moisture available, more chances of thunderstorms to develop, and those are really going to be Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday where that high moisture is located before we start trending down towards the end of the week. Looking at the precipitation down here at the bottom, you can kind of see over the next couple of days, really light amounts, really not expecting too much, but that Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are the 3 days we're going to really be watching for the potential of more widespread thunderstorms and heavy rain. But as you can see, as we go into Tuesday towards the end of the week, chances diminish somewhat, mainly to afternoon, isolated or even scattered thunderstorms. So really, Saturday, Sunday, Monday will be the 3 days we need to watch closely for any type of significant flash flooding. And the next slide. So just our thunderstorm threat guidance. You can see today just that slight chance of thunderstorms this afternoon. A little bit of an uptick, like I mentioned, on Friday, just kind of in that moderate 40-60% chance. But again, I think it's going to be more isolated, probably over the highest peaks. But then once we go into Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we've got that high percentage again, 60% or greater. So we are definitely looking for that uptick over the weekend. So be prepared for flash flooding. It's a very good possibility over the weekend that we could see some flash flooding with high rainfall amounts. And with that, that's your daily weather update, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.